Right, so hello everybody, it is Willow with a potion here and Mavuika pools and main story. Hell yeah. Got my team of 3 Archons and I guess they are getting a promotion. Free to play primos. Wee. Alright. Here we go. Second. Hello, Benny. Third. Oh, hello, Kachina. Fourth. Double Kachina. And now we come to my primos. Fifth. More Kachina. Six. That is soft pity, let's see. No. Go into hard pity, this is why I go for guarantee. Eight. Oh, got 10 pulls there. Okay. Please be Mavuika. Hello, Chichi. Is that my C6 finally? Oh, I already had. Ah, cool. Nine. Oh. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Oh, there we go. Here we go.
Flames to guide us across time. We took a land shrouded in darkness and used our own blood and tears to forge it into a home. Now our journey continues, and a new chapter awaits. As the current Pyro Archon, allow me, Mavuika, to light your way forward.
Anything else? The Kachina. Now to the weapon. One. Two. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. Oh, one there. A temple earlier. Now please. Bruh. Got fucking shit Lolly's weapon. So this will be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, here we go. 13. That was way too many balls. Good thing I was prepared. And a sacrifice. Ooh, nice. Let's get some of these. Some of these. And I'll save those. Damn, one away. Well, I'm gonna get that once I get Mavuika leveled up. Mm. Nice, so this. Nice. Very nice.
We mercs them.
Good thing I was pre-farming. Perfect. Fucking motorbike. The wings. Brew.
Ready to ride.
Matima Varkons. Just need to pop up. And there we go. Doot. 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 Ah, yes. Let's do a standard pull and see what we get. Sacrificial great. How much I can have? Oh, nice. And now I just need to wait for Columbina. Oh, wow. That's cool. Ah, yeah, the main story. Oh, it's right under. Cool. I should probably heal everyone. Chicken. This is gonna be great. Optimal? Perhaps not, but is Archon team, hehe. EP time. Dream. I knew it. Sorry about that.
Rise with the sun!
Flowers. Huh. Oh, hello, Captain.
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Morning, traveler. Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle?
Perhaps.
Just shake it off, traveler. We're supposed to meet with Mavuika today.
Yeah. No, wait, no. And that should be better.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of her adventures.
Hey, Mavuika! Oh, Shilonen and St. Lally are here too!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
Perfect. Could I take a look? Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night gave us this record, We can skip that part.
Yeah.
Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon? Wait, but...
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. This plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part of something so important, but all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission.
Paimon. We'll be fine. I am the fucking main character. I have a feeling we are gonna fucking die.
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land. The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The sacred flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan. For the Traveler, I'm sure your words of encouragement are among the most important.
Meh.
The most important? Really? Not sure what fishing has to do with anything, but if you're making weird analogies, guess that means you're not nervous. All right, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest.
It's less about volume and more about mental focus. But I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the...
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe,
There's no time to lose.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the...
Good luck, you two. Days, huh? What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still rebuilding, so...
From what I've heard, the two of you have helped more than enough. You should take a well-deserved rest. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Exactly! We can't take a break! We're adventurers! We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go! The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure!
I see. In that case, just do what you think is best. This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's work. Still, I think you've got the right idea. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a paint.
Oh, you know...
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot... It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something through practice. Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually too busy.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
All right.
So, if Mavuika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a break, right? Wow, she's definitely something else.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, sir.
There you are.
Natlan. Hey, Kachina finally has a voice.
Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next...
Well, if you...
Details! Anyway, come on. Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, we know about your super important mission coming up. Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can... Ooh, I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss out,
Food.
I promise. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it. You won't be
Drinky.
disappointed.
That sounds amazing! We're in! Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the class. It sounds like this feast is in your honor. If you don't it's our fault for not telling you earlier. So it's okay if you can't make it. It'll be super fun. Plus, yes, let's go.
Food.
Huh? What's the holdup, traveler? Huh? Isn't she... Is that okay? It's no...
Oh, well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. She's the Archon, but we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with
then who's gonna be...
all of us, of course.
Knock, knock.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something?
We're here to invite you to the people...
Ah, I see. This...
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from...
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me anything. Although, this feast does sound...
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand bank. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary...
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the fun. A barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh, yeah, Paimon.
Don't worry. I'll jump in if that happens. I can...
No need. I can take care of it. I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something...
Then let's go together.
Food. Oh, Kinich still has no
You're
voice.
kidding. Another one? But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with it? And again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. Huh? You're here already? And you... Archon? Oh,
We invited her. She agreed to come as a...
surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here.
No apology necessary. What?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use...
That's our Star Outlander's popularity for ya.
You're saying everyone's... Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Natlan. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck. Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you. Yeah, Mavuika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. Is extra—
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. Sorry.
Oh, speaking of Atea,
Oh. Actually, there's something we haven't told you.
You what?
Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
No! She was nice!
when you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or in her final moments. Her thoughts were entirely with her tribe. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up. Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want it. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy.
yeah, that sounds about right.
So,
Party
come on, let's get to
time.
work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go.
Wait, you don't have to drag me.
What the...
Amina, you mentioned something. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the set. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donation. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate...
That would be... I'll get on it. Amazing plan, Mavuika. It was clear, concise, and organized. But, weren't you trying to keep this small?
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering. I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be... Yeah.
Do you have voice acting? Nope.
Yes, coach.
Are you still helping rebuild
This is
the tribes?
annoying, but... Strike is the strike, so... Can't do anything about it.
I heard about your efforts. The speaker's chamber can take it from here. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the speaker's chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses. The worst is over, so it should be I'll be in touch with next steps.
Wow, that's so
Knowledge is power, that is very true. Fish.
Chaska?
Hello, Archon.
Oh! Doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
Yeah,
Um,
it's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few...
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness.
That's exactly what your mother's worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your
Yeah, a
loss
lot
is a
of
tragedy,
people died during
not
this
a debt.
story.
In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure.
Thank you. Sounds like I owe my parents a...
Yeah, you do.
Nothing. We're just taking a look around. Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kenichi to help identify some of the unknown casualties. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict.
Because Natlan's heroes did.
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the values of their lives. So let me know if you need extra help. Understood.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later too.
Oh, Mother Granny, Archon. I swear, I've been on my best behavior.
Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but you've got to realize.
I am curious, though.
No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore. So my life is back to, well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation in the Night Kingdom.
We plan on bringing that to
I know. You and you're going to become great heroes.
Oh,
Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not very good. We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for someone else to be inspired, isn't it faster to just...
well, there are always.
I wouldn't phrase it. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long time to find my place in the world. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes.
You're saying I need to live in the present?
Yeah, of course you do.
Thank you.
Oh, hello. I'll take these.
Rev the engines!
Milani, it's almost time for the... Maybe we should send the drinks out first. There's a bunch... Yep. I'm making the juice as we speak. Oh, right. Huh? Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now.
What?
Ahow! Get out of the ice bucket!
Bruh.
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahul Ahow, will not tolerate this stifling hut! We seek a cool place of repose. This... Oh, great, now we can't use any of this ice. Hey! This is your mess! Get back here! Kachina, Ahow is on the run. Help... okay. Sorry, I gotta help with...
As usual, Ahau brings chaos wherever he can.
Lively. Leave this to me, Kachina.
What is this? Who dares lay a hand on the almighty... Mavuika!
I got him, Mualani.
Expert Ahau wrangling Archon?
You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall. Some Dragon Lord you are, we need your servant to protect.
Ahau ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was not cool.
Seems like you could use some extra hands around here.
What? The almighty Dragon Lord.
I wasn't asking.
Understood.
Yeah.
Well, you have to learn to be. Well, hop to it.
Help! Someone save me!
Mavuika authority.
Full throttle!
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast. Well, what's that? A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly.
Oh, it sounds so cute. Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I'll even join them. Wow, she must have been a great fighter.
Wait, now that you mention, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave, and I've never had a dream that felt so real.
So it wasn't just...
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon.
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. I never wanted things to be that way.
The same thing happened to me. Io.
Io's grandparents fell to the abyss. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I was so happy. In the dream, Io seemed like his normal self again. But in real life, Io is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's all right.
Traveler? Chaska?
When did this become still? I have nothing to hide. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so she doesn't need to pick fights. Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say it was a dream. It's fine. I'm the...
Well, what about you, Traveler?
You're kidding. The captain?
No, of course not.
Maybe the Traveler's dream is a different...
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the divine. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the divine throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past self. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that...
Yes.
So, the Traveler's...
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be... If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream. You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler?
Then I'll start getting ready.
Rev the engine!
I never knew you could make it this way. This formula...
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me...
Then you still have... Alright, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head... Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but...
That's right. Everything...
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds...
Here, have some water.
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping you. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down... The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas.
So, he didn't have the captain?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legend.
Guthrid is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty... But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your...
I don't think that's a coincidence.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul...
Maybe he found his way to the Night King.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The Ruler of Death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthrid's soul?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to... It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthrid.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthrid's soul is likely the key to figuring out the...
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you?
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but...
Let's come back to this later. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000.
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly.
Huh?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice.
I'm not so sure, but...
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
Party, party, party. Give me the food. Hello, everybody.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's—
Good luck.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant—
Yeah, today was great. Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteer—
Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time.
Okay, see you soon!
Yeah.
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by. I need to make sure he's taking care of my rat.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels.
Radishes.
Oh, wait! I wanted to ask something. What? What goes around comes—
Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late. I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you. Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver.
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together?
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirl. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go.
Let's go!
Box. Aja.
Help! Someone save me!
No, stay in your box.
Hey,
Package.
remember when you first arrived in Natlan? It was still light out, and we traveled on this route. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Moalani.
And Aja was shot into the
Feels like it
atmosphere.
was just yesterday!
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? I was so nervous that I slept so well, I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor. Oh, don't worry. I bear the ancient name Uthabiti. That means I'll never give up. So, I guess the only piece of advice I can give you. All right.
Uh-huh.
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it?
Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back here. During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in and he got really injured. But an amazing doctor saved us. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial... Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves his home and wants to share that with. I don't like conflict or
Toto
violence
alive.
either. Toto and I are
think
similar
that's because
in
of
that
my
way,
choices.
but we want
in
to
the
protect the
previous
things
story
we love from being
part.
destroyed. So, we chose to. Love is an extremely positive, and now I finally understand what he meant. It's alright. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes, I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the. And now, that day is just around the corner.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Come on, we're almost there.
Wow.
Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's.
Hello!
Oh no, you seem worried. She left. Come on, let's follow her. Full throttle. She's really freaking out. What's going on?
Ghost Rider.
Oh, it's because of Io.
Oh, right. You said Io's grip.
Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Io's entire family fought to defend. Io's parents made it through. But the whole family was really close, and now Io barely. Maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there. Hey, Io. It's me. I brought some steak for you. Nope. It's a
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal corrosion syndrome?
Huh? What?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination. Even it can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns.
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io.
It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power.
It's possible.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases.
Okay. But just a small amount.
Yeah, better safe than.
You're okay? Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing! Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. Okay. Thank you so much, you two. You helped save. Could you share some of that medicine?
Of course.
You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it's easy to think that everything around you will just exist forever. But the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It's the same one we walked before, but now the view is completely. It makes the things we love even more precious. So, actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
Yeah, you're so talented and strong. Practically a star pupil.
Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? I've been a good. Thank you. Alright, bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, Anpei.
Yay.
Try and stop me!
here. After you visit Shilonin, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night, too.
We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things...
Totally up to you. Bye.
When you think about it, we actually haven't known Kachina. Our journey in Natlan feels like it just started, and now it's about to end. That's true. We'll just have to... Alright, time to go check on our...
Full throttle!
Oh, it's you two. The party's over,
You knew about...
Of course. Everyone in Shilonin is working on the last part of your ancient name. Your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which slowed the progress. I told Shilonin if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round of barbecue. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that. It's like my joke lit a fire under her or something.
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she still hasn't realized the feast.
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
Oh, I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light outside is... Besides, I know it was a joke, but we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided to give us... Well, anyway, I have something more important to show you. Here, take a...
Wow, it's your...
Tumaini, a name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope.
A light to guide us through the darkness. Like the stars or the moon.
Amazing! Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge naturally during her journey. Once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon was expecting.
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind. Heck, I doubt we'll ever get a chance like...
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail. That would have been so embarrassing for humanity.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic. It's all those novels you read.
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive as long as me, you learn that anything can happen.
Okay, it all worked out in the end.
Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But there's still one more step. We need to make sure the name has accepted you, and will function normally in your possession.
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something equally unprecedented happens when you connect to it.
So you're saying it's still too early to celebrate? Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything to chance.
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines, and make sure there are no signs of rejection.
Last time, you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom. But now we must make sure that it will truly... Just leave it to me. I'm a professional.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It wasn't...
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be remembered. The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in Natlan.
No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat. I'm starving.
Food.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite...
Barbecue. See? I knew...
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol.
I look on my hole.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people!
I look on my hole.
I didn't think anything could shake me at this, but the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You have an ancient name now, but the Ode of Resurrection only takes effect if you win, and the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death. I believe in you. And...
All right, I'm ready. Oh, is, something wrong?
No, not at all!
yes, that's right. So... All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing.
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. It shouldn't take long, but this test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about what happened when you used it last time.
Oh yeah!
I don't know what
Abyssal
you're
power
talking
kept
about.
surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vichama would have been consumed by...
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to corrode the ley lines from the depth. Your resistance to its power is remarkable. But if either of us notices something off, the test ends. Got it? Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the park, Shilonen. Paimon, give us a little more.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Whoa, that light is beautiful!
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Even on par with the looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations. How do you feel, Traveler?
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to go.
Wait, look!
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like ghosts, but it shouldn't last. Although there shouldn't be this many.
Oh, this way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed what we can.
Got it.
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls in the surrounding.
Surrounding air?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the lake. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listlessly.
Please, take me back. I cannot.
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom? That's what drew them here?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful. So the echoes coming back from the Night Kingdom were... Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom.
So, they've always been around? We just...
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually That's exactly why my people turned to vessels like Aurora. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around, but most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony. Completely.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't?
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. That has to be true loneliness.
Yeah, we should try to... Vichama!
Oh, I know you. I didn't think we would meet again. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Seatlali. I finally have the...
Enough of that. What happened?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy?
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill my dream. Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I wasn't about to let that happen twice. I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief Wyna the safest way to evacuate. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the ground to break through the front. But people needed information, so I stayed behind.
Oh, you're a true hero.
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my tribe and the future of Natlan. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose. That's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to see Malco again. I thought we would witness Natlan's rebirth together. But the Night Kingdom rejected.
Even though you're a hero of
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise you that. The ley lines are in terrible shape.
I know. She can't help it. I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in death, I won't ever get to be...
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the Night Kingdom should give me some time. It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlan deserves a better...
This... feeling.
Looks like this method worked on you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a given. I hope you come back.
If I may... What about the other?
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this world. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not abandon the ley lines to their fate.
Thank you. People like you are the Goodbye.
Poof.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
I'm sorry. Too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? Oh, is this the punishment I deserve?
Damn, she's fast with the normal attacks.
Here. She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom.
Home. We're sorry. If...
She's at her limit.
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding.
I fought my entire life.
I'm sorry. The lane lines are overwhelmed, and the Lord of the...
Why? Who does it even matter?
Of course you matter! Wait!
Absolute helplessness. I'm sorry.
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The Night King
Thank you. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night Wind.
Seat Lolly.
See, what a beautiful name.
Oh.
Dazzling, just like the stars in...
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been long since he died.
I can't. I can't.
Watch out, Sea Lolly!
Disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The Abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom.
I know. If we were just a... But... it's too late.
Oh no!
Their souls are still intact.
Hold on! Is that...
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be his grandparents. Well, it all makes sense now. Io could barely sleep or eat because he sensed the presence.
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
When was the last time
From what Katina said, it's been a while. But now that he's seen his grandparents...
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such an energetic little saurian. If he didn't want to sleep, but whenever his grandparents started to sing to him, he would I think it's a song from when Io's father was a baby.
That's amazing! Io is so Io can finally get a good night still. It's not like this can...
No. Their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What's wrong with them?
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a few days.
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side, no matter what. We should respect their decision.
I don't want to leave them to that fate.
What fate? You mean like the other lost?
Yes. They will gradually fade away, painfully and slowly. But that is their choice. For the next few days, at least Io will get a good night's sleep.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering the same. Once all traces of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom, the Pyro Archon will restore the ley lines.
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead.
What dream?
Oh yeah! You said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls with him, but it's impossible for Conrians to enter the night, although it wouldn't be the first time the captain tried to do the impossible.
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. It's completely isolated from the ley lines. In theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom. Something strange.
One thing's for sure. It seems like...
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's up to. Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
Good or bad, happy or cruel, we always have to...
I just...
Hey, don't apologize.
I guess you're right. If we want to end this, we have to tackle the root of the...
It's just another reason why this battle is so... Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. She will introduce it to our people, and then... the rest is up to you.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for you.
What's that?
The day of the final battle is here. Time to go to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can do it, Traveler.
Something to add to my collection.
Oh.
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual. I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
Can I go talk to her on? Hello.
On behalf of all who never lived to see this moment.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here. Judging by the confident look on your face.
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonen specifically reminded us to show it to you.
Tumaini. Yes, that fits you.
Is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it was a
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon, join.
Yeah, how are you gonna get up there, though? Never gonna show.
As you can see, I am holding the trap with this name. The Wyab entrust to her a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin. Tumaini. That is her name. Like starlight amid the darkness, flames amid the cold, it means hope.
Tumaini.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting.
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the ode of for generations we have lived on this land. Following in the footsteps of we all carry that struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight.
Yeah,
we have a
he's
chance
joining.
to defeat the Abyss once and for all. This glory is one we share.
For Natlan!
For Natlan! Our suffering will not soon be forgotten. But there will come a day when we can proudly for our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland,
Yeah.
we will claim victory! In Natlan, no one fights alone!
No one fights alone!
To battle!
spicy. Yeah, spicy.
We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now. The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our last. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination.
So there's no turning back after this, huh? After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place.
Scream!
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure your consciousness could. But still, you can go no further. The abyss. But while we're still here, I believe some of your friends. True, but there's time enough to say. Come find me when you're ready to set off.
On behalf of the Signs of the Canopy, I offer you our blessing.
During the Turnfire Night, I once said, "May the will of Kongamato march ever on." Recently, I saw him again in my dreams. My most trusted partner, Burkina. He believed this would be the battle to end all. As expected, traveler from afar. From the first time we met, I sensed something special. You remind me of someone. The one who moved Burkina to their side. I firmly believe you will defeat the forces of darkness. That miracle, but
although you are but lowly servants, you have brought us. We desired that entertainment to continue. We would get over it, of course, but if you do go... In this place where streams and waves converge, the people of the springs gather to honor your... Uncle Noo's here to see you off too.
You, young hero, are about to make history. My deeds are nothing. When our ancestors first set out on their adventure, they could never have known they were about to found a tribe that would last thousands of years into the future. When future generations look back on our accomplishment, they too will see our deeds.
Hey, why don't we record the traveler's story on a stone tablet? Just like the one on the mysterious island. Great! Everyone in my tribe wants you to become one of Natlan, but as your friend, there's some... Once this is all over, that's what being friends is all about.
I'll hold you.
May the skies forever be clear and bright, and may we always be free to spread our wings and soar. For this wish, the Flower Feather Clan...
War is a heavy burden, and still, we never stopped. Long-awaited peace is now within reach. You have the opportunity to set that peace. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and Koya heard about the battle. We both had to make a difficult choice about family. But after our adventure together, we finally let go of our differences. And she came to understand my attachment to humans. Within the tribe, I found new sources of love and happiness. Koya told me she would do anything to protect them, and I would do the same for her. The same goes for my human family. Koichi's father and... Maybe my relationships seem like a mess to you, but it's okay. I won't let any one of them fall by the... I will learn from everything we've been through, and rise above the trials of fate to become a better version of myself. Thank you, but I pledge to be someone you can lean on in...
The big fella.
A revelation came to me in a dream, and I shared it with my tribe. You are the star that will shine through. The spirits bless your journey.
From this day forward, plants will sprout because of you. Insects will take flight after you, and all will turn to your will. I disagree. The land of Natlan nurtures life, but...
Natlan is also a land of memories. I live longer than humans, and in all that time, I've learned what life and death mean. The dead draw solace from the living, and the living push in life and death. We all leave marks on this world. We cannot let them be... Yes. I'll wait for your safe...
At the end of the earth lies the primal flame. We have come from afar to offer you our land's blessing and the respect of the collective.
No voice acting.
That's right.
You're about to set off, right? Your bravery is like an echo through the valley, calling on us to respond in kind. The children of Echoes offer you our blessing.
Everyone is waiting for you back at the stadium. We'll be cheering.
The Abyss is powerful, but there's no reason to fear. Oh, and I brought Napika with me. She really wanted to see you.
Hello, Miss Traveler. Not too long ago, you and Shalonen saved me and helped me recover my real name. And now, you're going somewhere super dangerous in the... Yeah, she's a... Shalonen says a name is like... But, I don't... We can celebrate your birthday next time.
That's right. A promise to me. Our tribe is always open to you. Whenever you choose to return, we'll welcome you back. I have no doubt.
Time to go.
Are you ready, Traveler? All right. Before we face our final, I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Eradicating them was crucial. Our final enemy has a core that possesses similar qualities. Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core, while you go straight to the enemy's lair. All of Natlan is behind. No one fights alone.
Mavuika already left, so you should get moving. Oh, and Paimon should stop. Paimon still remembers her promise. She's gonna cheer you on with all her might. Paimon's not some kid who's afraid of the dark. She's gonna be brave this time, always.
Out of all the characters, so...
You're not in this alone.
Actually, I'm just gonna shut up.
Spirit.
Grab the engines! Oh! Not better. Wrath from the skies! Try and stop me!
Ghost Rider.
Something feels familiar. Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
No, it's the sister.
Hey, sis. It's been a long time. This form is probably what I look like in your memories, right? Actually, we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But...
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them. After all, it's...
Yeah. I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. But that doesn't mean Hine, if the past, present, and future exist at once, and it's only fair we get to meet again.
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time.
Your plan is almost at the... Oh, I really wanted to help you. Back then, I said I'd come find you one day. But... Oh, I failed. Time and time again.
You didn't fail.
Wait. Then, the paper frog I made?
Yes. And your architecture manual as well. The family you left it with got it to me in one piece.
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time. I was worried someone might toss it during a move or something.
No, they never forgot their debt to you. I learned a lot about you from them.
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated. Oh well. It's been a long time. And it's not like I was some innovative architect, but I lived a really happy life. I dedicated my career to helping those without a home. I didn't have time for love, or for myself, but I didn't care. There are so many things in this world that deserve to come first. That's what you told. You never took time for yourself either.
No, it wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. And now, in the end, the method you used to transcend time was much more than a simple paper. You sent your love across time. So let me say this, Hine. I will love you. Forever and always.
I know that. Mom, Dad, and I, we feel the same way about you. We're family. That will never change.
All right. I need to head out.
I believe in you, Sid. For Natlan.
Traveler.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
Oh, hello.
So, I call on your benevolence to heal our hero.
The abyssal pylons are being protected by some kind of power. They can't be destroyed right now. Taking care of these monsters first might give us an opening.
I see everything!
Let's ride!
Random bullshit, go.
Illusion shattered!
I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I didn't know I could do that.
Śnieżka.
Hello, Miss Traveler. You remember Tlasoli, right?
She's my mom. I saw her in a dream. And she spent the whole time upon Mavuika. All those people who lost their memories, they're the ones who deserve a—
Nachka told me all about what happened. And this was my— Even though we can't undo our mistakes, there will always be opportunities to make up for them.
I had a good talk with my mom in that dream. And she agreed. My mom made a lot of terrible mistakes in the past. But now,
You're a very talented person, Nachka.
it's okay. Good luck, Traveler.
You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off. We got to see each other in a dream. The square makes it possible to connect the living to the Night Kingdom. If the Abyss starts to corrode that area, its forces could once again— It pains me not being able to see Mualani again. Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior.
Full throttle!
The abyss.
It's you. I knew you would come.
We meet again. Remember
Oh,
me?
hello.
I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Kachina. Vichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now?
More importantly, after everything, we finally... It's all thanks to you and Sitlali.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded by...
I'll take care of recon and combat. I was in a bad place when you met me, but I was a capable warrior back in the day. Come on, follow me.
Of course. It's dangerous out there, so stay close. More monsters! Leave them to me.
I got your back.
Coco, we made it. Come on, time to teach them a lesson. We're the Flower and Feather Clan's top adventurers. Let's show them what we're made of. Whoa, you're as
Skadoosh.
strong as ever.
Oh, hello.
Who are these two?
You said it, not me. Everyone here's
Amazing.
amazing. So of course we all have our own journey, and we need to see it through to the end. But right now, it's safe to say we're doing something extremely
Definitely.
Then let's go. I know your guide fairy and little one couldn't join you here, but I'm sure there's still.
Let's ride! Let's ride! Try and stop me!
The Shelby.
Full throttle!
I see.
So strong. The power of the Abyss is protecting it. It's almost impenetrable.
Leave it to me. Time for the Abyss to face its reckoning.
That was amazing. Judging by your...
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
But the Night Kingdom doesn't accept.
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I'm a story.
created by the people of Natlan. I was his most trusted second-in-command. 500 years ago, we fought against the shamans of the Masters of the Nightwind, recorded my story on a woven scroll. Even now, many in Natlan...
So you're him?
That's right. What you see is the me from the story. I was remembered as a glorious hero. It was in fragmented memories of my life that, unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel.
You tried to...
I will stop at nothing to protect. The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile. So I must protect it. That is what the glory of Conria means to me. I do. I have my reasons, as do all who... Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further.
But don't worry. All the souls of the night... You will become the hero of a new...
You're a special one, Traveler.
The light will continue to guide your way through the end. Go now. For this time, we shall prevail.
Koi.
Hey, Traveler. It's me, Koichi.
Koichi too.
Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. With your special powers, you should be able to make it go now. Huh? What was that? I felt shaking all of a sudden. Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely don't want to be the one who holds up the Pyro Argon's plan. Yeah, I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. All those years of worrying. But anyway, that was enough for me. Back to the natural order of things. Worrying. All right, enough about... I would say our nation... Go now, Travel.
Oh. Wee. Oh shit.
You can do this!
I embrace.
I trust.
I acknowledge.
I welcome.
I follow. I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
Hmm.
Let my people light up your path. Mavuika is just up ahead. Now,
Angels.
go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity.
Steppy, steppy, step. Step, 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 step. Oh. Flashbang. Oh, hello.
It's too late. Resistance is futile.
Extinguish, for the world will always fall to darkness.
Fire shall be this nation's doom.
Why is Zelda? Jeez, how am I supposed to dodge these?
War is nothing but a hopeless struggle.
Oh shit, I barely survived. Flying Mavuika.
so yearn for the agony of death, then bow down to its true appearance!
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has placed its trust in you. Descender, ignite your fire, the hope that burns within.
Oh yay, we have fire.
I have witnessed the light of this flame dozens of times. Once the wood is spent, night will return.
Oh, should not be on.
Failure. 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 Failure.
Okay, how am I supposed to? This might take a while. Food, yes.
Be destroyed!
What the fuck?
You are loyal to the wrong master.
Oh shit.
Fight on!
I'm just gonna keep dodging until... Oh. I am really bad at timing. Food.
Look at you, damaged and alone.
Shit.
Watch out, traveler!
Oh shitus. What just happened?
All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
Spelunky.
Face your fate.
Your long journey shall end in vain. Even with borrowed celestial power, your destruction is...
You march to an end you cannot change. Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
Wolf.
The lives of the Descenders are more valuable than you can imagine. You've destroyed this world's hope with your own hands!
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear? We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose to battle, to earn a glorious name. And in the end, we burn to cinders for a dream. And so this cycle continued, time after...
Sand.
My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all! Listen.
Did they lose? No, it can't be.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend! Those who grew alongside sun and wind!
Those who forged our own destiny and future! That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
Oh no, we don't have voice acting. Do we? Yeah, but it's just text, that's annoying.
won't give up hope.
Oh, come on, even
This is
Lumni
where we
doesn't.
forge our future. With our own 2 hands!
Even after one of my attacks, the flames of hope still burn within you. But with fear comes darkness, and with darkness comes dominion. In darkness the world was born, and so it shall return.
Oh shit.
Pyroclastic surge! Yeah!
Come, join me in the eternal night.
Oh shit.
Release you from your suffering.
Not bad.
Full throttle.
Switching gears.
Light of the blazing sun.
Pyroclastic surge!
Rev the engine.
Here comes the servant of the kneel before.
I bring forth the faith of the 6 tribes and bestow absolute freedom upon
Cursed
our heroes.
angels, vanished greed. You should have long since been.
We need to purify the totem poles.
Her soul is noble and pure. Hero is just her starting point.
Why do you struggle when you are so weary? Why must you seek pain?
No one fights alone!
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
I wish to soar with her and see the world beyond the sky.
You toil in vain, and your blood
Burn through the endless night!
curse you! Enough, you foolish pests!
I admire her wisdom. How she always lives in the moment.
Being her friend makes me so happy.
Enough, you foolish pest!
We will take back Natlan's future!
Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great. As long as we're together, we can do anything. We will never, ever, ever stop moving forward. Because that's what it means to be best friends.
Full throttle!
Skadoosh.
There's a faster way.
Fucking moat.
Hop on!
Aww. Good.
Unbelievable. No signs of abyssal corruption whatsoever. The same goes for the Pyro Archon. Oh, in that case, just get some rest and enjoy your victory.
That means there's officially nothing to worry about.
Yay.
You won! You actually won! I knew you could do it!
Welcome back, great hero.
We should record it on a woven scroll, too. I'm sure the grannies and gramps back home are already on it.
Amazing job, Traveler. Becoming the first Outlander with an ancient name definitely makes you a legend.
The Lord of the Night was right to place her trust in you. She chose the perfect...
The most important thing is that you made it back. You came up with a rescue plan? Well, the Traveler already saved me once, so...
Couldn't have said it better,
Where's the voice that she's clearly speaking?
Really? Who did you...
So, you heard everything we...
Those messages became part of your name during the forging process. I just didn't expect them to come in handy at such a...
Hey, what's embarrassing about that? Being your friend makes...
Good one, Koichi.
Things are looking lively over here. How you feeling? The preparations for your
Celebration ceremony?
According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20 victories in the Night Warden War. It's an exceedingly rare honor. You can think of it almost like a...
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long time, though.
True, but given the Travelers accept... Let's head to the center of the stadium, and I'll announce the honor to
Oh, then I'm gonna grab the best seat in the...
Wait, I'm coming too.
Cam.
Slow down, Mavuika. If this ceremony is to celebrate the...
What's the point of holding a victory feast for yourself? Besides, I'm already the Pyro Archon. That's enough. Let's go.
We have the Pyro Traveler.
Today, Natlan's long struggle against the Abyss has met its end. Many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. We must not forget them, or the heroic Outlander who lent us their aid. Her ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized. From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden Wars, and I pray the Ode of Resurrection will never again need. We fought for a singular purpose, peace. And now, the funeral to commemorate the fallen will be held on a later day. In the meantime, and show her the warmth.
Yeah!
Go on. This is your... Now that the threat of the Abyss has been eliminated, I'll take care of that.
Okay, we'll look forward.
Crown, holy shit.
Just a moment, great hero. Before you set out on the parade of blessings, please accept these
We bestow these gifts to every hero who receives this honor. They are proof of your bravery and strength, and mark...
Thank you for everything. Thank you for...
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Natlan's most outstanding warriors.
Oh, it's just someone we know.
You sound disappointed.
Exactly! It, makes this moment even more special.
Well, both in a personal capacity and as a representative of all warriors. May your flame forever burn.
With us by your side, you'll...
Time to embark on your parade of blessings.
I know something will happen.
Hey, hero! We're here to guide the way!
Great hero! Could you look this way for a sec?
I am looking everywhere. Ayoy! Who's a good Saurian? Oh, not a good Saurian.
Hey! Stop running around! You're blocking her way!
enjoy the parade!
Over here! Over here!
Quick, take a picture. We can turn it into graffiti.
As the sun shines down on our nation. Another victory for Natlan. Can I take a picture of you?
Great hero! Could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you, and would you don't mind indulging?
Wow, look at all the people. That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
That's right. The photo booth is this way. The parade of blessings will continue in that direction.
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? Just one.
Sorry, only one photo per...
It's okay. One is enough.
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next...
Thank you, Hero. Thank you so...
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures, everyone.
Huh?
We can't keep our great hero here forever. Thank you.
Wow, everyone's so enthusiastic. I'll bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos of you to people in Nap. All right.
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too.
It's the great hero. Quick, get ready to take a picture.
Line up, everyone. Single file, please. The hero will begin...
Thank you. I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph? All right, last one. Thank you for taking the time to sign those autographs.
Sorry to bother you, great hero. I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about the hidden message.
Every ancient name has a story behind it. Usually, the Wyab reveal those mantras to our chiefs in a dream. But your...
Oh, you mean like the lines the 6 heroes but, where do they come from? Is it something you have to decide, Traveler?
Oh! That was beautiful!
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by Natlan's life.
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary.
Tumaini! Tumai!
Oh, look at you little guys.
Wow, you're here too! And you brought a bunch of friends!
Yay. Friends.
Look, they're dancing!
Huh? It's the great hero! Please, come dance with us!
Whoa! What do you think, Traveler? Should we join them? Alright, Paimon's always...
Minigame? I almost didn't see that. No, is that the fucking Bully McGuire?
Hey, not bad.
Let's hear it for our...
For music and...
Oh.
Ah.
We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let us offer the traveler... Woohoo! Yeah!
That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw one. You deserve it, of course. Considering...
Traveler, Paimon. Finally, I was...
See, Molly!
Never mind that. I have something important. I went to revisit the revelations in my dreams but I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to overhear me sleep talk or watch me contort myself into some... Anyway, that's not the important part. It's about Mavuika's death.
What? Didn't you defeat the bad guy behind all this?
No. The disaster is over. That's why I came to find you. I need to know, where is Mavuika right now?
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fighting the Abyss, that should be pretty easy, right?
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without the Lord of the Night. And the Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit, restoring the ley lines is simpler than reconstructing them entirely, but it's still no easy feat.
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines by herself, all Mavuika would need to do is tell her we won.
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. I'm sure she knew of your victory, but point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to get to the... Mavuika has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone else dictate her end, she must think the outcome of her death... The moment Mavuika used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. Not necessarily as repayment for her aid, but that means Mavuika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still use her death to get something in return.
Then let's get going! Where do you think she went?
The Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. What we need to know is where the Ruler of Death... According to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades, an extremely elusive figure. Even woven scrolls dating back thousands of years...
Right! Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the Ruler of Death in Cinder City? The one they call...
It's very likely. After all, Ochka Natlan was built on the site of a previous dragon city. It's known as the first city of the Pyro...
Alright, then let's head over right...
It's not easy to get there, so...
For a second I thought it ended. Why, huh? Oh, hello, mate.
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the Ruler of Death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way!
Look, it's Mavuika!
Hello.
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the Heavenly Principles. Mavuika, as the price for using my power, I shall now be... And with you, the war that your nation has...
Mavuika! You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you...
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for... 5... We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan. But its power remains... Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion in the long run. But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task, and worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natlan disappear along with... We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now. But it remains Natlan's strongest defense should the Abyss return one day.
So, you're planning to...
Yes. My plan is to once again place my life within the sacred flame. 500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be reborn in this era, a chance to see all my plans to completion. And now?
I respect your decision, Mavuika. But this method requires... The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire is one destined to...
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. My life force should be able to sustain it for another 2. Future Pyro Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan's...
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred flame. We can give it that meaning. Why shoulder this?
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise and glory. But it also chained our people to an inescapable death. Fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. Morality left us with no other choice. And so, Natlan became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them the liberation of their... There will be no war, only competition. One fueled by our dreams for the future, rather than... A new future deserves a new meaning.
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to do with you? In my eyes, Mavuika, you are not inherently special. Yes. The situation is urgent, and the ley lines must be restored right away. But it is too heavy a burden.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same, but I understand what it means. A leader is swift and decisive, someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good options on the table, sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome this crisis. That is the right choice. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, the people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it counts. For that reason, I must see—
But what about you, Mavuika? You still— Is it that unimportant?
It's not important. There is nothing more important than protecting the future we...
I shall accept Mavuika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very end. Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several thousand years ago. Lord of the Night, you may... What are you waiting?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony. And I cannot disregard their intentions. I must wait.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death, and now the situation is increasingly tenuous.
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements, I fear
Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I...
Cumbersome. But there is nothing to be done. Such is the duty of an angel.
Wait. This...
We made it.
Capitano.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned.
Indeed. Like you, he carries...
Mavuika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, I would have no reason to stop. But like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. And you created this new future. And you deserve to guide its direction. But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my...
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me for the past...
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? There's no way you could keep your... Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism.
Do you still remember the voice that you... It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified to convert memories and souls from the ley lines into not. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls, and developed the ability to sense their presence. After encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese.
And you want to...
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night, I can become master of the ley lines and change the rules entirely.
He expressed this to me, and I agreed. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the authority of the ruler of death. In a word...
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality.
I know.
Then, bear witness the people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. Cursed to witness the demise of everything we held dear. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. Myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But at the same time, the curse of immortality would negate the very death you seek, left unresolved. That paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, lack the capacity to bear the consequences of that. Your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. Forsake one of your rules. The choice.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the four pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. Huh? What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
Captain,
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from the
Lord of the Night?
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality, release from the mortal coil is the greatest.
Even so, his long journey has finally come to a close.
So...
I suppose this is a happy ending for him. I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years. Or how much strength it took to never stray from his goal.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him sleep. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always, he never talks about himself.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, their voices echo endlessly through the mind. Souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in despair. Considering the number of souls inside him, that effect would be even greater.
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Damn! That is just sad.
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the Night eternal life by fusing his existence with hers. Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the souls adrift on the surface. The reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original purpose was to help counter the Abyss. And so, their stability was paramount. But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, the rules needed for the Ode of Resurrection made it impossible to reconnect the ley lines to other nations. That unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes, but all those attempts ended in failure. He fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation. We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility, and I confirmed the feasibility of his plan. I, too, recognized the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only for the souls that wander this land, but for the Outlanders that may perish here in the future. In the eyes of the Heavenly Principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible. But, as an angel, I have a duty to serve humanity. Such is my mandate.
Thank you for everything.
Seed Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something rather pessimistic to you. Do you remember? How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? I thought it made no difference. But now, I have the chance to live forever. I am immensely grateful to humanity for this gift, and I am deeply sorry I thought so little of it in the past.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. That responsibility is the purpose of my existence. Farewell, humans.
Creators of miracles. A new era awaits you.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, this was the captain's goal all along. He fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the rules of the world in the process.
He was an outstanding warrior. He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a successor, then that responsibility will continue to be mine to bear. But for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen hero. To my sister Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory, but I still wanted to write a short letter to tell you about the situation after the war, after countless partings and farewells. Natlan has finally entered an era of peace. The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill of competition, rather than select warriors for war. Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. In this era of peace, Natlan's fire will burn brighter than ever. With the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders, and many have set their sights on the wonders of Tibet. I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures await them. And although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten. When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance of this war and all we lost. The land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger. I will forever be grateful that I got to see you again. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I hope you know how much I actually got the chance to finish this painting, and not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen.
Aww.
New? Paimon's never seen it before.
I gotta check this out. Oh, well, that's neat.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives in this war. This struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to face with loneliness, but through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and we never lost sight of victory. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us when our homeland is revived and life blooms again. They will return to us with the first rain of spring. It is just as our poem described. We are the inheritors of memory and those who grew alongside sun and those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood, the fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited, and as we create new legends and write new poems in honor, their deeds immortalized in our memory. and their name. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. For the chance to offer them a final resting place, he chose to fight with us once again. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of all in his organization, but on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of... Our heroes here. Is there something you want to discuss? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. The ley lines were created by the Heavenly Principles, and it's only with their protection that Teyvat is able to nurture all forms of life. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. We saw that for ourselves. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. The Heavenly Principles and the Shades show no mercy in that regard. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. The situation goes beyond a simple discussion of right versus wrong. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures. Oh, isn't it obvious? The Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting, as well as the moral support from everyone. And still, moral support is also an important, if underappreciated, effect of the Ode of... The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked the Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But, since this is the final Gnosis, I doubt that Tsaritsa will let the situation stand. Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya, so make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the Ancient Dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements. Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all three must be ambitious indeed. Huh? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking along the lines of how the names of the 6 heroes... In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyab will select someone who shares your character and name them as your... Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. The long journey of the Pyro. As we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. This time, thank you for the respect, understanding, and support every step of... You can keep chatting with your friends nearby.
And Guthred's soul possessed my body. The captain carried for us.
My teacher once said the weight of fate is decided by the one who has to bear it. You helped Natlan overcome a cruel fate. Now we just need to see...
Strange. Why does no one care about my heroism?
Nobody cares.
Well. A compliment. Hey, why are you glaring at me? Oof.
Hey, did you hear? As long as we get permission from our chief, we can leave Natlan as much as we want.
Yeah, it's because the ley lines have been restored, right?
And that means we can finally see the outside. I heard that Fontaine has a huge ocean. That is...
I want to go to Liyue.
Sounds like the makings of a great vacation. But first, we all promised we would go to the hot springs together.
Yes.
After you got back, you mentioned you saw Koichi in the Night Kingdom. So, she helped you then? Good. It's alright. She's probably sick of... still.
Okay, if something like this happens again, Paimon wants to fight by the trap.
Oh.
Ah, our hero's here. As we celebrate your thank you for the respect. You can keep chat.
Who are you?
I knew about the captain, no matter how.
My lord, you will forever serve.
The stories of heroes. If Natlan faces a crisis again, we've earned our place in history.
What?
When I was little, my father told me about Thrain, the Sentinel Knight, an outlander he was brave. I never thought that...
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right? He...
Oh, this isn't... Oh. Well, that's one way to do it. I'm gonna go click at that teleport.
Story! I want to hear a story!
Come on!
Well, all right. You can now.
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty...
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is a warrior of great strength, completely immune to the power of the Abyss. More importantly, the Traveler is kind and brave. Someone who treasures those around her. You could call her a natural-born hero.
Yeah, she's super... Hey, just let him fin... The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
The second hero is also an outlander many years ago. He forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel. His goal was to give them a home, and with that, the third hero is none other. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrection, which can bring people back from the dead. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story... Under her guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well. Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection together to send their support to the furthest corner. Hermione became known by all. In the beginning, until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe... Anyway, the dust has now settled. The Traveler fought for life. The Captain and our Archon, Mavuika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more?
Sounds like you like this one.
I loved it! Yeah, and Hermione is the coolest ancient name. I get...
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my
turn. So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Children.
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon beat Hermione for the day? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon.
And that is... yes, the Primos. Right. Well, that was a sad story, but happy ending. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. So thank you everybody so much for watching. It was Will the Wither Potion here, and bye bye.